Good day, everyone. So, we are the Group 4 reporters. So, today we will be reporting about the creative and nonfiction. So, creative and nonfiction is about the fact and truth. The truth can be about the personal experiences, event, or issue in the public eyes. Journals, letters, diaries, speeches, op-eds, and many more formats. Each form has its own structural requirements, but their basis is the same. Writing that's set up a position defines it and proves it. The following is a list of most popular types of creative nonfiction. So, number one is biographies and autobiographies and memoirs. Number two, journals and diaries. Number three, essay. Number four, speeches. Number five, literary journalism reportage. Number six, testimonial. Number seven, letter. Number eight, food writing. And number nine, travelogue. And number 10 is blogs.
Hello everyone, so today I'm going to explain biographies, autobiographies, and memoirs. First is biography. The word biography comes from two Greek words, bio means life and graphia means writing. A biography or simply bio is the story of someone's life written by another person. Biographies often tell about the lives of well-known, important people such as world leaders, scientists, movie stars, and athletes. Biographies can be written about minor public figures as well, those among us who have had a lesson of use but still weighty influence on the world. These subjects range from the writer's parents, children's, and assorted relatives to local figures of interest. The person or the writer who writes biographies is called as biographer. Biographies can be formal, critical, scientific, or popular, depending on the writer's purpose. Some biographies focus more on facts, while others add analysis or emotional depth. In short, biography is the story of person's life written by someone else. It usually talks about the important events, achievements, and the person's impact on others. The next one is autobiography. An autobiography is the story of a person's life written by the person themselves. Includes their childhood, education, experiences, struggles, and triumphs. Personal reflections on their own life, the author's feelings and insights about major events. Autobiography is supposed to be nonfiction, but there is often considerable latitude between how the subject sees his or her life and how others call it. Some people call this artistic license, others call it spin doctoring. Means autobiography is written by the person themselves. It includes their life experiences, struggles, successes, and personal reflections. The last is memoir. A memoir is a popular form of autobiography. It is written in story from like a novel and use many of the techniques common to fiction. The major difference between memoir and autobiography is that a memoir is a centralized and more specific term, while an autobiography spans the entire of life a person with intricate details such as the childhood, family history, education, and profession. However, a memoir, on the contrary, is specified and focused that tells the story of somebody's life or focuses on an important event occurred on a specific time and place. In short, memoir is focuses on specific moments or experiences in a person's life rather than their whole life, and it often highlights emotions and lessons learned. So here are 10 famous memoirs that deserve your attention. First is Mitch Albom's Tuesdays with Morrie. The second is Augustine Boros Running with Scissors. The third one is Dave Pelzer's A Child Called It. The fourth is David Sedaris, Me Talking Pretty One Day. And the fifth is Elie Wiesel's Night. And the sixth is Frank McCoy's Angela's Ashes. The seventh is James Herriot's All Creatures Great and Small. The eighth is Jeanette Walls' The Glass Castle. The ninth is Mary Carr's The Liars Club. And the last one is Maya Angelou's I Know Why the Cage Bird Sings. The last one I'm going to explain is micromemoir. Micromemoir, it explains that a micromemoir or flash memoir is a short, well-written personal memoir with 4,000 to 1,000 words. There is also an example titled First Kiss by Sharon Slippencott, which tells a short personal story about a girl's first experience with a boy she likes, how she felt unsure, disappointed, and later how the memory comes back many years later. Means or in short, micromemoir is a very short personal story that focuses on one specific memory or experience, usually showing feelings and lessons learned. Here are the 20 best biographies and autobiographies of all time. These are the best biographies and autobiographies of all time according to the Telegraph. Number 1, Lives on the Caesars by Suetonius c. 121 AD. Number 2, Experience by Martin Amis 2000. Number 3, A Movable Feast by Ernest Hemingway, posthumously 1964. Number 4, The Life of Samuel Johnson by James Boswell 1791. Number 5, Eminent Victorians by Lytton Strachey 1918. Number 6, Goodbye to All That by Robert Graves 1921. Number 7, The Moon's a Balloon by David Niven 1972. Number 8, The Rings of Saturn by W. G. Sebald 1995. Number 9, The Diaries of Samuel Pepys by Samuel Pepys 1960-69. Number 10, De Profundis by Oscar Wilde 1897. Number 11 is Alan Clark Diaries Vol. 1 by Alan Clark 1993. Number 12 is The Biography of Alice B. Toklas by Gertrude Stein 1933. Number 13 is Seven Pillars of Wisdom by T.E. Lawrence 1922. Number 14 is Testament of Youth by Vera Brittain 1933. Number 15 by Family and Other Animals by Gerald Darrell 1956. And number 16 is Homage to Catalonia by George Orwell 1938. Number 17, The Diary of a Young Girl by Anne Frank 1947. Number 18, I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings by Maya Angelou 1969. Number 19 is Wild Swans by Jung Chang 1991. And the last one is Lives of the Most Excellent Painters, Sculptors, and Architects, Giorgio Vasari 1550.
Journalists and diaries. A journal is a form of autobiography written including a day-by-day chronicle of events. Usually, a personal and intimate record of events and thoughts kept by individual. Journal are often confused for diaries. Technically, a diary is a type of journal, but a journal is any written log. You could keep a gratitude journal, a memory journal, a dream journal, or a goal journal. Diary. A diary is a specific kind of journal where you written down the events of each day, resulting in a chronicle of your life. Example, The Diary of Anne Frank by Anne Frank. Expert from 7 to 8 and 1942 to 1942. The following extracts are taken from the diaries of Anne Frank when 1942 and 1944, when she lived in hiding in Amsterdam with her family. The Franks were discovered, arrested, and transported to Auschwitz which on August 4, 1944. Number 3. Number 3. Essay. Essay. An essay is a short piece of written that focuses on one main topic and usually share the writer's personal thoughts. Personal essay can be long, 2,500 to 3,000 words, like those in literacy magazines, or shorter, and 600 to 700 words, like those found in blogs or Sunday newspapers. Essays can be formal or informal. Formal essays are serious, objective, and meant to inform. I-stop sa siya.
So, next is personal essay. A piece of writing usually in the first person that focuses on a topic through lens of the personal experiences of the narrator. It can be narrative or non-narrative. It can tell a story in a traditional way or improvise a new way for doing so. Ultimately, it should always be based on true personal experiences. So next is the lyric essay. So lyric essay is a similar to the personal essay, and that is also deals with a topic that affect the reader. However, the lyric essay relies heavily on a description and imagery. Lyrics suggest something poetic, musical, or flowing. In a sense, this type of piece uses a heavily descriptive flowing tone in order or tell a story.
Reflective essay. Reflective essay means you reflect on how you've changed or how an event changed you. You must reflect on your experience and really outline how you have changed as a person and how your life has been affected or impacted in this type of writing. Your purpose is to engage your reader with more than just a retelling of a story. Reflective essay is a type of writing in which you explore your personal experiences, thoughts, and feelings about a particular event, topic, or situation. In short, reflective essay focuses on learning from experiences and understanding personal growth. Literature reflective essay. Literature reflective essay. This type of essay asks you to summarize and then respond to a piece of literature in order to understand it better and relate it to your own life and experiences. Literature reflective essay is a type of essay where you analyze and reflect on a piece of literature such as a novel, short story, poem, or play and connect it to your personal experiences, thoughts, or understanding. In short, a literature reflective essay connects personal learning with literature. Professional reflective essay. Professional reflective essay, teachers, doctors, and social workers often use reflective writing in their training. their training in order to analyze their own behavior to respond to other people so that they can understand more clearly how to better do their job. Professional reflective essay is a type of writing in which you reflect on your experiences in a professional or workplace setting, such as internships, job experience, training, or other career-related situations. The purpose is to analyze these experiences critically, evaluate your performance, and explore how they have contributed to your professional growth and skills development. In short, a professional reflective essay is a structured way to reflect on your career-related experiences, evaluate your educational reflective essay. Educational reflective essay. Sometimes reflection essays respond to a lecture or other school assignment so that students can better understand and share with each other and their teachers what they are learning. Educational reflective essay is a type of writing where you reflect on your learning experiences like classes, assignments, or projects and explain what you've learned, how you learned it, and how it affected your personal or academic growth. In short, an educational reflective essay is a brief, personal analysis of your learning experiences and growth. Personal growth reflective essay. These sorts of essay are often used in writing classes as a way of helping students to learn how to understand and analyze their own life experiences. These sorts of essay can also help you grow emotionally as you learn to understand yourself better. Personal growth reflective essay is a first person essay that explores experiences that contributed to your personal development, self-awareness, and growth. It focuses on the lessons learned, changes in mindset or behavior, and the impact of these experiences on your life. Typically structured with an introduction describing the experience, a body reflecting and analyzing its significance, and a conclusion summarizing insights. The essay demonstrates how these experiences shape who you are and how they influence your future actions.
True narrative. A narrative is a story. A true narrative essay is a true story with plot, action, suspense, characters, and settings, which delivers a theme. The event in your essay represent the fact. A true narrative is the most informal of the various type of essay. Thus, it doesn't not follow a set format because you are telling a story according to your sense of style, the narrative voice, the diction, and your ability to construct the telling of the story in order to interest and provoke the reader are essential. Metaphorical expression is one popular device in crafting the art of storytelling that appeals to your readers. Op-eds. These are the opinion essays that appears in the page opposite the letters to the editor page is the daily or Sunday newspaper. Publications vary in their required light, but the typical op-eds essay is about 600 to 80 words. Some newspapers will accept up to 1,200 words. Always check with the publication own guidelines and requirements.
Speeches. A speech is a communication through talking to an audience. Writing a speech is a very different from writing an essay or a story and an article. A proposal, even a letter. In writing a speech, you will typically have well-defined audience and a clear focus. speaking and writing distinctive versions of the same language, unique in their output, syntax, and function. Rhetoric plays a big part in a speech. Oratory. Oratory is an formal speech intended to inspire some action, carefully prepared and delivered in a impassioned manner. The oration carries a great power power in emotion appeal.
Literature journalism. From business journalism with creative writing, it still uses interview and research, but it adds descriptive details, storytelling, and imagery to show the cities and people more vividly, unlike traditional journalism that aims to finally objective. Literature journalism accepts that readers have personal viewpoint by acknowledging the subject is the truth of present, a more honest and realistic picture of real life and real people. Testimonio, a Spanish term understood a witness account. Narrative research technology rooted in Latin American history against the backdrop of social inequality that has plagued the region since the 1950s. Testimonio is a first-person account by the person narrator who has faced instances of social and political inequality, oppression, or any specific form of organization as opposite to other forms of narrative research, where of the research help mold the narrative or becomes a conduct it interviews the stories and testimony is it is uses usually the narrator here himself who is the research tool with which an interest in telling that story from that individual perspective which in turn represented a larger collective story that look face and the community that the narrator investigates.
So next is letter and food writing. So letter, a communication and writing to another person or a group of persons. Correspondence, a specialized form of letter called an epistyle is a formal document prepared for public reading. And another term for letter is is a writing message sent to communicate ideas, updates, or emotions to someone else. It may be used for personal, academic, or official purposes, and its style can be ranged from informal to highly formal, such as a style intended for a public reading. So, number 8 is food writing. So, food writing, the writer crafts stories about food and cuisine using literary devices. Food writing is a writing that focuses on the topic of food, both widely and narrowly defined, and includes work by food criticizes and food historian. Food writing, Wikipedia 2017. In another term for food writing is a type of creative nonfiction that focuses on food. Yes, focuses on food, cooking and eating as real life experiences. It does not only describe of how food tastes, but it also explore the stories, culture, memories, and emotions connected to a food. Through descriptive language and personal reflection, food writers writing shows how food is part of everyday life and human relationship. Second to the last, number 9 is travelogue. So travelogue is a is a travel writing. The writer crafts article or essay about travel using literary devices. So another term for travelogue is a travelogue is a form of creative nonfiction that tells about a person's real travel experiences. It describes the places visited and the people met and the activities experienced, while also sharing personal reflections and insights. Travelogue helps readers image the journey and understand the culture and atmospheric of the place. So, the last number is number 10 is blogs. So, blogs a blog is a frequently updated online personal journal or diary. It is a place to express yourself to the world, a place to share your thoughts and your passions. Really, it's anything you want it to be. For your purposes, we'll say that a blog is your own website that you are going to update on an ongoing basis. Blog is a short form of the word weblog, and the two words are used interchangeable. So another term for the blog is another explanation for blogs are online written entries or posts where a person share information, ideas, experiences, or opinions. They can be about any topic such as travel, food, school, or hobbies, and are often written in a personal, informal, and conversational styles to connect with readers. So that's all the types of the creative and nonfiction. So good once again, good day everyone, and thank you.